This is Dan from Vagabond Awake. This is my girlfriend Qiang with 𝗂𝐻𝐻 Ventures. We already have done a video where we talk about how we met and began traveling. So this video is more about Qiang's travel life, both before and after we met. Welcome back to the channel, Qiang.
Thank you so much. I always in your channel. Well, I'm Qiang. My name is Qiang-Hui, and you can call me Qiang, or you can call me Hui, or you can call me Q. I've been traveling with them for 7 years, and I've been to 48 countries total.
Crazy. So whenever I make a video, people always think that you're from whatever country that we're in, especially when we're in Asia. So what exactly is your home country, and when did you first dream about traveling the world?
Well, I'm from Malaysia. Okay, I have to say 3 times. Malaysia, Malaysia, Malaysia. I'm Malaysian. So I started dreaming to traveling the world on the age 14 to 15, because on that time I loved watching the travel channel and the travel blog in the newspaper and the internet, and everyone is look different. The clothes is different, the food is different, so it's made me, I want to see the world.
So your travels started long before we met. Mm-hmm. So what countries have you traveled to before we met?
I think I've been traveled to like about 11 countries, starting from surrounding Malaysia, which is Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Taiwan, and then Korea, China, Iran, Qatar, Turkey, Australia, and Italy.
Oh, wow, what a mixture of countries.
Yeah.
So how did you pick those countries? And was it for work or holiday? Were you meeting friends? Was it for love? Why those countries?
For work and for holiday and meeting friends and for love sometimes.
So for work?
Yeah.
So what kind of travel work were you doing?
Oh, I forgot to mention, I was a runway model, so I like, the life hanger on the stage to presenting the clothes.
Well, you present clothes very well, Qiang, so that makes
you.
sense. So what was travel like when you first started? Were you excited? Were you annoyed? Were you fascinated? Were you scared? What were you thinking when you first started?
I was very excited to seeing the world, I still remember, because you arrive in a country that they look different than you. And so I really enjoy it. And also I'm afraid because that the language is, I'm not able to speak that language. And in the same time, I also fascinated about the language, because that there might be have some word that is a bad word in my country, but it's a good word in their country. So it's laughing all the time, sometimes with that. So it's a very nice experience.
So what year did you join Me Traveling World, and what countries have we lived in since we started traveling together?
Wow, that is a lot of country. We are traveling since 2017, and so I'm traveling with you together about 37 countries.
37 countries?
37 countries.
Wow.
So we've been to Mexico, Central America, South America, Europe, Eastern Europe, West Asia, Southeast Asia, just a lot of countries. It's very hard to tell. You can come to 𝗂𝐻𝐻 Ventures YouTube channel and see where we have traveling, and also vagabondbuddha.com to see where we have been, and all the report is over there.
So what part of the world is your favorite, and why?
I would say South America,
Yeah?
especially is in Peru and Guatemala. Because when you travel in those countries, you feel, I feel I'm walking in a pastime, like with the indigenous people, and they still appreciate their culture and their clothing. So you're walking in, it's like you are walking in the old time with the Inca people. It's very amazing, and they say keep their language, fruits, everything, drawing. It's very fascinating in that part of the world.
Yeah, it is fascinating, isn't it?
Peru.
Up in the Andes Mountains especially.
Yes.
So which part of the world would you say is your second favorite, and why?
I would say is Europe, because I'm from Asia.
Yeah.
So Southeast Asia people would like to dreaming they went to Europe, have a cup of hot coffee, sitting on the outdoor cafe, enjoying the coffee with a coat, the winter coat. And also I love Europe because that the food choices is very different and healthy. And I love the cheese, the wine, for me, it's a hot wine.
Spiced wine or something.
Yeah, and enjoying the weather.
So what region of the world feels safest to you?
I would say Southeast Asia. Maybe I'm from Southeast Asia, but after we traveled to Latin America and also Europe, I would say that Southeast Asia is an easier place to be travel and it's safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what 3 countries are the cheapest in the world? And what would you say roughly would cost a single person versus a couple to live in those 3 countries? If you like my free ebook about how I fired my boss and traveled the world for 17 years and how I pay for things, come to Vagabond Buddha and grab the free ebook.
The country, let me talk about, I will think about how is their life in those countries. I will choose the place that they have, not high cost of living. And so they have a good hospital and easy to get the food, And what I would say is those countries is in the Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, they have a low cost of living. The local salary is, is average about $500. Already getting very high already. So that means that you can live or I can live over there between 700 to 1,500.
Right.
For a couple, 1,500. That is the minimum I'm talking.
Right.
Even for me, I can live lower than 700. And so also in Southeast Asia, they have a good hospital. And then they have food, they have online shopping. And also they have the online taxi app. So it's easy from one country, but surrounding country, they also can use the same apps. And also that it's easy to be communication in the simple English. Because in Southeast Asia, English is a business language. They will use that as a business language. It's different than the Latin America. Spanish is the common language.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Because in South Asia, English is a must-learn language in the school, as a second language.
Right, right.
So everyone will know a simple English. So I will pick 3 countries from South Asia. The first one is Vietnam. After that is Thailand and Malaysia. Why? Because that in all these 3 countries, they have a good hospital. One of my friends from US, she been traveling in Vietnam, and she went to the hospital. She had something broken, I think, and then she said that she loved the hospital over there. The service is good, everything is good, and also the cost also is very cheap. I would say affordable.
Yeah.
And Thailand, Malaysia is also well known for the medical tourism. A lot of people go there for their body checkup, and it's easy to reach to the doctor and everything. That is why I would choose South Asia.
I see. So looking back on your childhood when you dreamed about traveling the world, would you say it's as fun and as exciting as you thought it might be?
Yes, it is very fun and exciting, and also it's very challenging. Because when you go to a new part of the world, you have to learn a lot of things, and you have to do a lot of research about the country. But one thing is, if you go to vagabond.com and you can get all the report over there. I wish someone can do that kind of report for me, when I'm traveling, so I know what is the area that bloggers stay, or the place that he live, so I can search around that area. What kind of the restaurant that they go, and what kind of the thing they do in that area, the haircut or everything. So it's very easier to get those kind of reports.
So Chung, for people that are dreaming about traveling the world but haven't started yet, do you have any tips for them about how to make it easier?
Well, you need money. For sure, you need money to travel the world. And also, if you need to find a job that's something that can support your expenses, that the job that allow you to work online. So how to travel the world? There's a very interesting story I can share when first time I met Dan. And he told me about his story about he wanted to start a YouTube channel and make a living out of that and traveling the world. I was like, that man is crazy. Because like everyone have their job in the one country, and then they go travel every year, 2-3 times a year. And someone told me that he want to traveling the world and just make money from YouTube. I was like, this is crazy. But I didn't say that to him. I said, that is a very interesting. I wish you good luck. Okay, let me know what I can help you, but it's just, I will just say good thing to him. And now, me and Dad also, we are making out the money from our YouTube channel, and we are traveling the world. Am I the crazy person?
Yeah, you're just another crazy person now, aren't you?
But it's not that easy, I would say. And on the first few years, 2-3 years, my channel is doesn't make money. So you still need your money to support you if you want to travel the world.
Right, that makes sense. Mine was slow growing too.
Yeah.
So what do you do daily to help this whole travel thing we do happen?
What do you think? Do you think that I just sit down, be pretty on the bikini and walk around the beach?
Yeah, and you get massages, you go get your nails done, right? Isn't that your job?
My goodness, I do a lot of things. I'm the one who found where to eat. I read all the restaurant review, to find out is it a good one. And I also check the accommodation. I found the accommodation on different platforms, so it's a lot of work. And also to check the thing to do in that country, and also the transportation, the public transportation, the tuk-tuk, this flight, train. And also I record our daily expenses to track our monthly expenses. So that's how we can able to show you our cost of living in our country for a month, a day, or daily, or weekly, That's how it's all coming. And also I also doing and editing my own YouTube video at 𝗂𝐻 Ventures. So sounds a lot or sounds little?
It sounds like you're very busy. So what are some of the tips you have for people to make all of that happen? Like, what are some of the tools you use or whatever?
Oh yeah, I make a video about that, so you can go and check the 9 tools that I use to make travel easy, and then we'll share it in the comment. And also, you also can go to vagabondbuddha.com to get the cost of living report, because they have everything you need in the report. Restaurant, accommodations, and thing to do, everything is over there.
And by the way, her tools she uses to do all this work, I'll put in a video up here so you can learn about it. At the end of this video, you can watch it. So Chung, a lot of work. Is travel a more interesting life?
Yeah, travel is a very interesting life. I love traveling, and not everyone can take this kind of life. Most of the people, they want a life with a family in their home country and travel once or 2 times, 3 times a year. And I like traveling because I want to know and understand the world by my eye and my experience. And I'm able to tell people that what you see online, is it true or is it false? A lot of things is very different when you read online. And also I love the language, and the lifestyle is different than my own country. And also to see the food and the nature. That is a very nice, and that's why I love traveling life. I'm not a person who like to be sit
in one place.
Sit in one place, or settle down into one country, or get my life, like to have a family. I'm not that kind of person. I think that is why I'm quite lucky I found you. So we both have a same life goal. That's why we're able to travel so far.
That's so true. Mm-hmm. So Chung, true or false? Traveling the world is safe if you bring your common sense with you.
Yeah, for sure. If you didn't bring your common sense with you to travel the world, then you better stay at home. Because everything is by the common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're in a new place. You have to really be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, around with your surrounding, be smart to the people. Don't expect people know your language or English. Learn to use the Google Translate it, so people can understand what you're trying to talk.
This is a tough question, but if right now you were going to go stay somewhere for 3 to 6 months, where in the world would you go?
In one place,
Yeah.
it is very hard in one place, actually. The world is, we've been to so many countries, and there's a lot of country I want to go back. So it's very hard for me to say in one place, but I will give you 3 places, the 3 countries I want to go back and see. The first one is Albania. I really want to see Albania because it's a very affordable country, and there's still a lot of the small cities, small towns that I haven't been yet. And they are very beautiful. And the second place I want to go back is Peru. Peru is a very culturally country, and they have a lot of the ruins, and the world still don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undiscovered.
Undiscovered. So third one, I think I would wanted to go back to Italy.
Italy.
Italy is one of my favorite country, and it's also is very culturally places. You know, the ruins, the Rome, the church. Wow, that is very fascinating. And also the wine.
Yeah, there's good cheap wine there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, Chung, thanks for coming on the channel and telling people your story. And go find out about Chung's tools. It's right up here. Watch this video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.